Oh no! Edit it.
No.
Just-
Oh, Starboy. One of the power for you portraying the character suffering from mental health and how important it is to portray that kind of thing in today's society.
Yeah, very. It's a very. I think it's a very important thing because of where we are at the moment in terms of how much more proliferated the amount of people that we're finding have some form of wherever the instigation, wherever it comes from, having mental health that might be created from a sense of depression that might be neurological, or might be something that is pathological. It's very important because I think it's so diffuse, it's so abundant and so apparent right now. And to suggest that you can still empower yourself and still have the intent and the will to overcome and service and provide meaning for your life, and to have a superhero who has mental health issues is a very bold and I think a very worthy attempt to create a narrative revolving around that. Not necessarily revolving around that, but for my character being the touchstone is I thought it was that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the piece. Yeah.
And as you were saying, that's one of the reasons why you wanted to do it. Did you know a lot about the character before taking the role?
Well, I read the script before we agreed to doing it. Yes, so I did.
And what was something that stood out about the character that you loved most?
To prefix and to go full circle. This is very Jungian. No. But I also found that there was comedy in the truthful sense, and I think sometimes with when I've seen some animations, there is a stretch there's just a very, very linked in, very thematically strong from the root place where he was from. I think him really not knowing and having this childlike quality about telling people that he loves pudding. And that coming right after him talking about something that's very emotional for him. I think almost that paradox is very interesting to play as well. And I love the sacrifice that he gives out at the end.
And for my last question, we do notice a lot more younger characters coming onto the show. Do you think that there is a path for them to someday take on the Justice League mantle instead of seeing, the classic Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman? We might see Green Lantern and Starboy.
Oh, I see. Well, have you seen the end of the?
I haven't seen the movie yet.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
Okay.
But that'll be answered. That'll be answered. Yeah, I think you have to have different iterations for a multitude of different reasons. The DC want to create different characters and have them, be part of different worlds and then create spin-offs. But also, I think it's very important for the children of now as well to systematically attach themselves to the pursuit of being a hero and what it means. And there's a deep, there's a deep symbology of like good versus evil. It's like the biblical sense of what it means to be good, and to fight the evil within yourself, to fight the vulnerability, to fight the challenges, and to fight the evil outside as well. And so to have new characters as well, I think is definitely a way to grab the kids now. But also, I mean, you don't want to. You've got people in this room right now who are working who've got big, T-shirts of Batman and Superman, and I'm sure they got tattoos in unseemly places of those symbols as well. So I think it's sort of a marriage of both of those things, really.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's inspiring. Like you said, we got these kids watching it, and it kind of gives them a message that they can be heroes too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. I'm just bending me back down again.
I think we still have Wonder Woman. Oh, she's right there.
Starboy.
He was awesome. He had a lot. Yeah, he's Starboy. He had a lot of powerful things to say, which was great.
Yeah. Is he from America? I heard an accent.
No, he sounds British, but I'm not sure where he's from.